Hello YouTube, this is Just a Myth here. I will be filling in for Impression while I was absent, and I'll be doing some Let's Plays. Specifically, that of Banjo-Kazooie of the N64. Now, which was bought out by Microsoft in 2001, generally liked, to open up their title screens with some destruction, be it to the Nintendo logo or their own logo. Now, I'm going to choose Game 3 because it looks a lot more interesting. He's playing a Game Boy Color, so you might as well choose it. I mean, there's no difference between them, but... Okay, so... Wow, we open up going into the mouth of some witch. That's very peculiar, but whatever. I don't know who would make that as their lair, but... Oh, of course. Yeah. Her. Yeah. Oh. She loves talking in rhymes. I don't know why, but... She also likes acting very, very selfish in a way. The fact that she's like, no, there's no way. There's no one prettier than me. There's absolutely no one. And then Dingpot just goes to respond, well, there's Tootie, you know. Nicer beauty cannot be had. Unfortunately, I think that you'll find it's Tootie. She's cute and kind. Well, we'll see about that. I'm assuming that's Tootie. Mainly because of the fact that I've played this game before, but also the fact that, I mean, if she's going to chase after one person, it's probably going to be the first girl character that you encounter. And you've already seen her picture in Dingpot, so it obviously has to be Tootie. She goes to diss her brother, and then say, oh yeah, but we're going on an adventure. It's fine. I can diss him as long as I want. Or as many times as I want, for that matter. She's really hell-bent on destroying everything in her path. Essentially, I mean, like, I can understand how someone would get mad if they got called ugly, but now she's just admitting it. She's saying that she looks much better than friggin' Gruntilda. You'll soon need bigger underwear. Nice rhyme. And then Bottles, of course. Oh no, she's got her. Somebody help. And then, yeah, Banjo pulls off. Yeah. Yup. Let's get outside this trouble. It's an awful voice, but you get the gist. Banjo's, of course, the first time I get to control him, he's stuck in the friggin' fence. Yes, great glitch. Great glitch indeed. I don't think they ever actually said her name, though. Oh, of course, yeah, I'll need training, yeah! Yeah, I definitely want to learn from you, Bottles. I don't even know why I'm learning anything from you. If you know how to use these moves, why didn't you stop Gruntilda yourself? And why do you know moves that are set up for me and not yourself? That's very sketchy. Now, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of this just as fast as I can, but while trying to identify everything that exists in the level. So, this level's called Spiral Mountain, and it has 6 honeycombs to it. And when you collect 6 of them, it ends up becoming a full honeycomb instead of an empty honeycomb, and you end up getting a life out of it. Or sorry, not life. You end up getting a another heart in terms of Legend of Zelda terminology. And I mean, I wouldn't. Health is obviously always pivotal in this game, or in any game for that matter, but it's not that important because if you're very careful about it, you're not going to take much damage in the game. Yeah, I really don't want to get close to them little freaking bottles, because if I even get close to it while doing the roll, I'll immediately initiate a conversation with him, which is some of the most infuriating elements to this game that they've added. That they had, sorry, they didn't add it. There's a trophy behind it, but there's no point in getting another life. I'll be taking some shortcuts to this level, and through every level actually, but I won't abuse any major glitches, such as that of the next level that you'll see. I'll talk about it though. There's a way to avoid this specific dialogue, but I'm not going to, as I want to show it. And it's just incredibly creepy, the fact that like he shows up at every convenient place that I'm going to. Why Gruntilda has a machine that she can't fit into in her own lair? I mean, I would fire the guy that's entering. That's apparently the scientist. He has a scientist cloak on, so, or coat on. So I'd assume that he is a scientist. He also has a limp leg. It looks as though that he's walking with a cane, but he's actually not. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that, but yes, mistress. I don't even know how to impersonate that. Whether it be a stutter, or whether it be like a long, accentuated vowel, or a consonant for that matter. Yeah, in her lair, generally every single time you exit a level, she'll say some type of rhyme, whether it's insulting or not. And essentially, the point of this game is to collect enough jiggies to be able to, and notes for that matter, to get into Gruntilda's main room, and obviously take 2D back. Which I wouldn't take her back because she was dissing me. If I was Banjo, actually, if I should say. I don't know how he knows all this stuff. He's doing a tutorial for this. Like, you know, this is how you do this stuff, this is how you do this move. How the hell would Bottles know this? In all seriousness. But I'll continue this chat in part 2, where I complete Mumbo's Mountain.